Good people, it's your girl Shells back in the mother sucking building. Happy Thursday to everybody. I don't know where we left off. Y'all know this is like a storyline for real. But I got a lot of stuff to say, but I don't even know if I should talk about it right now because I got, Juicy in my ear. And I heard a conversation earlier where Glorilla, you was on the Breakfast Club and you was sitting there talking about Juicy. Why these people act like they don't know y'all don't know who Juicy Fruit is? Like I promise you, I know y'all had to hear about this young lady before Ti and her collaborated on that doggone song. Cause I'm talking about Sidewalk. If you have not heard it, baby, let's get into it. Baby, I don't own the rights to none of their music, honey. As long as I promote it, they can get all the doggone copyrights, all the hell they want to. It is what it is. It's their music. I don't own the rights to this shit, but I love it though. I'm just saying, get into it. Know that whip alone the donor. Why you acting like you tough? Cut 'em, we gon' get 'em tough. If you run, you get 'em, boy. Catch 'em, we gon' get 'em. These niggas sidewalk, Dane Street. These niggas ride dick way better than me. These niggas pillow talk with the freaks. How you a boss riding around with your tank on E? Hold on, try me, bitch. This that thotty shit. Body shit. Your life, I body shit. Hold on, try me, bitch. This that thotty shit. Body shit. Your life, I body shit. You gotta revolve, bitch. I fuck with Draco. Got this all like pasta. In the whip and mayo. Bitch, I been a monster. Now shit out like KO. Heard you talking to your arm. Off them, then the Keiko. Got the juice, I gotta slip in. Cut 'em like a ribbon. Ass so fake, so thick, the hoes offended. Now let me stop right there because y'all love to try to use my doggone songs against me because once again y'all keep on trying to be she used her music to manifest. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna give you a little snippet. I don't use my music to manifest. I use my music to manifest the visions of what y'all was doing. You heard what it said? You heard you talking to your honor often then the case was closed. I ain't gonna say no names. We're just gonna say scenarios. So let's say for instance that somebody went into the court of law and told a judge that somebody was threatening a judge, which was actually done in the court of law in real life, somebody's life, mine actually, that, a judge was supposed to have been threatening or threatened by me. That was the whole reason why this YouTube page was being watched so heavily. But I'm just like, that was about the dumbest thing that you could have even said because I hadn't even never seen that man before you even came in that courtroom and even said, I ain't threatening no doggone judge. I just said they didn't do their job. Now, if you go and listen to the videos down below, you'll be able to, determine it. But that's not even up for debate at this present moment because, once again, the people that was eyeballing me, hey, y'all folks in the back, because that was the reason why you was watching me, right? I ain't threatening no doggone body. I just want y'all to do y'all job. But I already got confirmation that y'all doing y'all job, so I don't have to say nothing. But this not what the video was about at all. I just got to clear up a couple of things because, honey, I got other stuff to do with my life. Yes, honey, I do. A lot of other stuff. I got to get to the good part, but that's going to be at the end. So hopefully I'll be able to finish what I'm trying to say. So where should I start? A lot of females got something to say, or a lot of people got something to say towards a certain masculine energy or male figure, should I say. I don't know if I should call you a man or not, but somebody that got one of them things in between their legs. Saying that all I do is, like talk to a dude and just use them. First of all, I ain't never used a man for shit. I promise you, I'm talking about SHIT. Not a damn thing at all. Not a damn thing. Besides probably what they had in between their legs. And then once I stopped actually liking them, then I don't even want that no more. So that's out the window. All I do know is, like I said, once you have been in a marriage that you should have been in, period, at all, not even to begin with, you learn to actually count your blessings of being in solitude or having your free will of being able to say, I don't want to be with you anymore. And I take that shit and I run off with it. I'm talking about I run. So maybe I may be wrong because I don't take other people's feelings in consideration after I already made that doggone decision in my head because it's over with. Because it had to be something that got me to that point. Now, The dude that I work with, which is the dude that I was talking to, he's in his feelings because apparently we ain't been talking for the last couple of days. He ain't made no effort. I ain't finna make no effort, baby. I'm happy that, the situation is over with and it didn't go ugly. Like, all the last situationships actually went kind of ugly. So I'm like, ooh, okay, this is cool. I can just actually get out of this without no issues. Now, the issue was I felt like I was overextending myself. And I do that a lot. And I've seen where I went wrong with overextending myself in the last relationships. So I chose not to do that in this one. And I decided to just part ways. Period. That's it. That's over with. That's that on that. Now, when it comes to this, I just got a question. Y'all know I got three children fathers. Y'all know I've been talking about all three of these doggone men. Why in the world did y'all just pinpoint one like I wanted to be back with him? Why y'all didn't give my daughter daddy no credit? Like I couldn't have wanted to be back with him, which I don't. I don't want to be with nobody at all. No, nobody I done had kids by. I don't want to be with none of them. I don't know why in the hell you keep on saying that. Just because I talk about somebody, that don't mean I want to be with them. She, as much stuff as I done said, I understand. I'm pretty sure anybody can hear that mentally I got it in my brain that that wouldn't be the best option for me, due to everything that I've already been through with these particular people. Like, come on now, you got to be smart, you got to play smart. Um, so with that being said, can y'all stop saying that because it's kind of foolish at this present moment. It's like, now the only thing that I do say in this situation is I make one particular child's father new relationship very relevant because I mean that's just like with anybody. I ain't finna sit here and sugarcoat nothing with nobody. If they with somebody and they ain't supposed to be with them, oh, my bad, y'all, because I be getting excited because when I be talking about something, other things just be popping up that I didn't already said before. So once again, now for to talk directly to my son's father. Now, if you have an attitude, then just have an attitude, okay? Because I really don't care at this present moment. Because that still is like a that's still like my dog. Like anytime a certain situation pop up, like um, look, I'm trying to think of a good moment between me and Dallas so I can actually just say something about it. Okay, he wasn't really around, but I knew he was around because my brother was working with him at this time. So Dallas, you remember the time that I told you my homeboy Shamar had knocked Al ass out around the corner by Jake's, and Al ear was fat as fuck, like out of nowhere. His ear was just fat as fuck for like a week or two, and he didn't want to tell everybody what really happened. And he actually got his ass knocked out by a young dude. Whatever. Shout out to my homeboy Shamar cousin. I fuck with you, dog. Anywho, yeah, shit like that. So, there's ain't too many good memories with me and him, so I can't really talk about nothing. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of stuff that I bring up now that me and my last child's father actually sat down and had conversations about that didn't have nothing to do with like me and him. For instance, I ain't gonna say no names, but this the situation that happened. So y'all, we at the house, we keep shit. It's me, him, his one of his brothers. I ain't gonna say which one, and I'm not gonna say if it's a biological brother or not. That's for everybody else to figure out. And one of his homeboys, one of his main homeboys, like the homie. Um, I think it was somebody else on the porch. I'm not too sure, but we all outside kicking shit, whatever. One of my supposed friends came by, unexpected, and some kind of way. And like y'all know how it is when somebody you don't know like come around in like a group setting or whatever. Like people try to fill each other out. Like okay, you got somebody. Do that person talk to somebody? That's kind of how people end up clicking up and fucking with folks. So that's kind of how that shit happened. So y'all three men, tell me if I'm fucking lying, dog. Tell me if I'm lying. We standing on the porch, right? I told two individuals, if y'all gonna fuck with her, just fuck her and leave her alone. Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? I said, hey, y'all just need to fuck her and leave her alone. I don't know where the hell I was going with that. I'm gonna have to rewind this shit and figure out where I was going with that. But like I said, I would say that to anybody. It's like, okay, the homie that I was talking to at work earlier, she pissed me off because her and this dude broke up, right? And she over here mad because she just like he over here telling everybody that so and so and so and so happened and this and this and this and this happened and yada yada yada, and he got the girl that he with now, you know, all over here talking bad on my name and it ain't even the truth, and I'm just like, so fucking wait, dog, like so like for real, so who cares? It is what it is. Like I told her, I said, you don't even understand the laws of the land, apparently. I said, or laws of attraction, or laws of how shit works around this motherfucker. I said, look, baby, I had to give it to her, real spill. I said, he just wants somebody to confide in that's going to look at his side as being right. So it don't matter what the fuck he's saying. Shit, he probably is lying. You know, as long as she believe him, he don't give a damn if he lying or not. Because he needs somebody to confide in and or to somebody to console him or whatever, however y'all want to look at it. Now, I hate to say it like this. A lot of y'all women stupid. Y'all stupid. I mean, tell y'all stupid. And I'm gonna tell you once again, everything that I say up in my mouth, trust me, I got proof that I ain't never been like y'all. Any man that I've ever been with, if he dealt with a female before me, I made sure I gave that female actual respect before actually, how can I put it, labeling her as being the issue for whatever situation that they had. Okay, let me bring it to you like this. When I got with Dallas, I'm gonna say 6 or 7 months pregnant. He told me about this girl that he dated that had 2 kids or whatever. He said the girl cheated on him while he was taking care of her kids, all the rest of that. Who knows if that's true or not? Because, hell, knowing the type of person he is, hell, I probably would have cheated on his ass too, baby. You probably had a reason. So I ain't going to believe nothing that man say. Anywho, another young lady had came about and supposedly had came to his job and told him that she had a 5-year-old child by him. I believe it was a little girl, and I'm talking about the little girl was up, moving, walking around, talking, and some shit. And he called me while he was at work and told me about it. And I was just like, okay, well, what time you getting off work? Ask her, can she come by the house? So we can all sit down and have a conversation. Y'all, I'm with this man. I was engaged to this man, y'all, because within 3 months of me being with him, I was engaged. So I think before I even found out that I was pregnant, we was already engaged, or it shortly came after, however the case may be. Anywho, it was all within 4 months. I met this man in October. By February of 2009, I was engaged and pregnant. So, yeah, I'll do the math. Um, so yeah, of course that's the way I went about it. Like I wasn't finna be like, damn. Well, I did say this. Like, well, damn, if she had a 5-year-old child by you and she know to find your ass at Rogers because that's what the hell you been working at, then why in the fuck did she not do this shit all this time? Like, you mean tell me 5 years she took care of a child that was yours and she didn't come and try to say, hey, brother, this what you got? You got a heartbeat over here that belongs to you, like you helped create it or something, like anything. Now, the baby was darker than me. Or, matter of fact, from what I heard, the baby was darker than y'all past or y'all future or the lies that y'all be telling, whatever the case may be. So of course I knew the child wasn't his. You know, I don't know for what reason that the girl decided to come around. I don't know if it's because I was pregnant or she found out he had somebody pregnant, whatever the case may be. Blah. Anywho, um, but of course I was gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because why wouldn't I? That was before me and her even. I mean, before me and him got together or something like that. Like I ain't finna just be rude. Okay, so with my daughter's father, both of his baby mamas could actually rely on me, and they ain't like me. I'm talking about didn't like me at all, but their kids was always at my house. I was always helping take care of them. I was always transporting, going to go pick up, going to go do this, anything that them kids needed. And I had doggone 6 of my own at the time, and pregnant with 1. These people got 2, 3 kids, y'all. Not as many as I got and have, and I was still doing. Um, and still sat down, had actual conversations with that girl, telling him what he needed to do as far as helping, emotionally, because people think just because you are not with the parent, you're not supposed to be there emotionally. Yes, you are. You're supposed to be there when that parent needs you to confide. That bring me to my third child's father. His baby mama called my dog on phone at 11 o'clock one night and said that his child ended up running out the house or left out the house or something like that at 11 o'clock at night. Why she called my phone, I don't know. But when she called, I passed the phone. I did not ask him why she called my phone. I didn't make it a problem. I didn't make it a problem for her to call at 11 o'clock at night. That was about his child. You know, what the fuck am I supposed to say? That's just that on that. Um, I've also had a conversation with him where I got in his ass when his child was on the phone, because like I told him, it was times where he wasn't talking to his child. It was times where, even though every time he had a conversation with his child and he was here, it was just like, oh, you back over Shelly's house. So it was like she would always catch an attitude. But still, if that was the case, then you should have figured that out a long time ago and just said, hey, I can't be with you because my child don't like you, blah. But you can't, you got to do something. And then even when it came to me, the girl can't stand the fuck out of me. She done did a whole bunch of stuff to me and my children and a lot of other people. She didn't create a whole bunch of mess, but that's not neither here or there. We're talking about something that's real at this present moment. Um, I actually sat down and had a conversation. We was all on the damn phone. I was on speakerphone. I'm pretty sure the child was on speakerphone, and the mama was sitting right there. And I was letting him know how he ain't actually stepping up to the plate when it comes to being there for the mama and stuff like that, because it was time where it hurt me. I actually reached out to this child and I apologized for some shit that I didn't even do nothing to her personally. I actually sat down and had a whole 2 hour conversation with this baby just so I can make sure that she know where I came from and where my heart space is. And the conversation that me and that child had, I can tell that what was going on didn't come from her. Initially, she was just like, Shelly, I understand you got a lot of kids. I understand that you're stressed out. Like, it wasn't even that. Like, all I said was, I don't want no drama being brought in my house. It don't have nothing to do with a lot of kids or drama. You can have one child by one person and you're not with them, and that could be a stressful situation. You can have 4 different children by 4 different men or 4 different women, and it can be a calming situation. It not stressful. So it's according to what it is and who you working with. That's all that is. But I'm not gonna allow nobody to paint me as I was being just like I care about somebody moving on and being in a relationship. No, I don't. Like, that only showed me that I wasn't supposed to be with these people. I got a beautiful blessing out of it, which is my kids. Okay, now we need to figure out how the fuck we supposed to be taking care of these damn kids while you can still live your life. I can still live my life. Everybody can be peaceful and happy. When I decided to separate from Dallas, I said, you give me $300 a month. I put your $300 with my $300. And with that being said, I should be able to take care of $600 for 6 kids. I was just asking for the money to actually provide for the kids, nothing for my household. I've never asked a man to take care of my household. Apparently, I've been in this motherfucker almost a year by my damn self. Ain't shit falling apart. Everything's still working. Lights still on. Niggas still got food. I'm eating a little too doggone much, if you ask me. But whatever the case may be, like, everything is still good. I don't need a man to take care of me. I need a man to do what they're supposed to be doing, which is taking care of their responsibility. Like I told you, Dallas, when I first found out that I was pregnant with Damien, it's 24 hours in a day. You should have them 12. I should have them the other 12. You should be able to work 8 hours and do whatever the hell else you need to do for folk. Then you need to clock back in. It was a clock in, clock out thing. This is a job. The fuck? This is a 24-hour job. And being equal and fair means your 12 hours, my 12 hours. Anything that it takes to provide for this child, it should be equally split. I'm not one of them type of people, but see, y'all want to try to, I'm finna go try to take her to child support court. You can't do that. Now with one woman having 8 children, I'm income. That's not gonna work in y'all favor. But anywho, that's not neither here or there. Um, because I'm still gonna take care of my children. What y'all don't understand is your girl just got a major contract in some shit that I've been waiting on for a long time. I ain't been opening my mouth telling nobody, but shit, shout out to my spiritual family, because y'all gonna tell it all any fucking way. Anyway, shout out to my auntie, spiritual Sage. I love you, baby. I haven't listened to you in forever. And since I was at home doing my hair today, you just so happened to pop up on my YouTube page, and I needed them messages. I really did. But for everybody that's actually listening behind the scenes, you tell all my business. You unmarried, dog, everybody, y'all be telling all my doggone business. But shout out to my spiritual family. I love y'all. Like you say, baby, from the bottom of my feet. I can't even get it out. Them your words. From the bottom of my feet, baby, I love you. I love all y'all. So, like I said, when it comes to the spiritual thing and all this stuff on YouTube, I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm passing the baton over. Y'all remember what I was talking about in one of the videos? Maybe I posted it, maybe I didn't. I'm gonna run the race until I can't run it no more. Until I actually have somebody else to pass the baton over that's gonna do the job the same way I'm gonna do it. And I don't just have one person, baby. I got multiple. It's a lot of folks in the spiritual family. Shoot, it's people that be talking SAA Karmic Tarot. I can't forget about you, baby. Shout out to you. I love you. Hidden Gems Tarot. I love you too. Y'all be telling the story. Y'all be telling it exactly the way it should be told. Um, These people just need to stop getting caught up on doggone signs because they don't know how to read energy, and that's all signs are is energy. Or even when it comes to earth, air, water, and fire and stuff like that, like they don't know what the hell they be talking about. They don't even know what the hell they be listening to. I just be trying to tell them to listen to the story so they can get the picture. But I guess they blind, they can't see. Anywho, or they can't hear either. Um, yeah, it's like a lot of major things is going on, and I don't like. You know how God will tell you not to reveal your blessings before they happen, type stuff. So it's like I've been trying to keep my doggone mouth closed because that's just kind of how it is. I keep my head down. I work. I continue to keep on doing what I got to do. And when it's time to be revealed, then it'll happen. Like, I'm not doing this shit to impress nobody. I'm not trying to hurry up and do shit just to be put into somebody's face like, look what I did. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's not hard work if you're doing it just for somebody else's or to rub it in somebody else's face. You ain't gonna get you no damn well. Just like I was gonna tell you about the dude that the work dude, like he think that I'm finna just rush out and try to be with in another relationship. Like I'm chilling, bro. Like I be at home straight chilling. I've been sitting here doing my hair since I've been at home from work. I ain't got to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go get my nails done. Yeah. Oh, that's what I did today. Oh, y'all got a problem with the IRS because y'all remember that paper that I told you about. The reason why I supposedly didn't get my doggone income taxes when I've been claiming the same doggone children for as long as I can remember, yada yada yada. And H&R Block is the people that file my taxes. So all I had to do was take the information to them so they can see what was going on. So I don't have to actually answer to the IRS because they the ones who file my taxes, right? So that's all I'm gonna say about that situation. I'm gonna just leave it alone because once again, I ain't know shit. I was lying. However y'all want to put it, I really don't care at this present moment because I got other shit on my brain. Like I can't even care about no doggone relationship. A nigga want me to care about him more than I care about my kids. I'm just like, and how does that work? Like, I mean, come on now. How the fuck do you want me to do that? You ain't trying to put in no type of effort to figure out what the hell is going on with me or my kids, or what the hell you ain't helping me financially. You ain't even trying to help me with the situation that I'm dealing with. Like all the rest of that, like it's just too much. I can't settle for that no more. No. So I'm very focused on what I'm supposed to be focused on. I already did the whole mental health evaluation thing. That I mean, once again, y'all already knew it wasn't nothing wrong with my fucking mental, especially with all this shit going on. And now that all the cases are back open, I said all of them because it didn't have just nothing to do with my child. I'm talking about when y'all came and vandalized my home. That's federal. Like that's I don't know what I forgot what the man told me it was, but it's like home invasion. Well, pretty much it is home invasion here. Y'all came and kicked in my damn door too. So not only was my car vandalized, but my door was kicked in too, and my identification was stolen as well. It never received, or I never received it. The hard copy of my identification. I reported all that. That's federal, and wasn't supposed to be saying this either, but apparently y'all know that I've been talking to someone of high authority, or should y'all say a detective. Y'all know I don't have a problem with talking to police officers or detectives or nothing like that, as long as they come correctly and don't be actually trying to do their job. As long as they don't be trying to bully me and harassing and actually trying to get the full story and not trying to just turn around and look at me like, oh, she just bullshitting. Like, I don't have a problem. As long as you do your research and you know that I'm actually truthful about what I'm saying and you take the information and you do your job, then that's it. I don't have an issue with you. But what you're not gonna do is sit there and just not take what I'm saying in consideration, knowing you still supposed to be doing your job, no matter if you don't like what I'm saying or who it's coming from, whatever the case may be. I don't care. But do your job. That's it. And if you have an issue with that, then you have to deal with that within yourself. So I feel energy when you come to my door. I know if you truthful. I know if you bullshit. And I know just like with that black lady and that white lady came. And when I showed both of them my car, and I showed them the wires that was cut outside my doggone house when nobody else's wires was cut outside their house, all the rest of that black lady was just sitting up there looking at that white lady because she didn't even give her opportunity. Well, the officer, should I say, didn't give her opportunity to speak at all. Not once. She just kept on saying, well, are you sure that, she said, are you sure that your light bill ain't just been paid? Like, ma'am, I said, yeah, my lights was paid. Honey, it was on. Like, this is what was going on. But anyway, got all that. I got it all situated. Without anybody's help, I got it situated. Don't worry about it. But still, I can tell. And it's not just because this woman was black. she sensed that something wasn't right because the woman that she just came on in. I'm talking about like when I was telling her about the insurance policy or whatever, it's like this white woman already knew everything that was going on. She Googled my damn father's name, pulled his picture up, was just like, well, yeah, it said he passed away this long ago. And I'm just like, yeah, ain't that what the fuck I said? I was like, somebody's been harassing me in my home. And I said, I feel like it has something to do with life insurance money. I said, I got information about a life insurance policy from my father, and my father has been deceased 10 years. That should have rung some doggone bells in anybody ear. I showed her the paperwork. She called, and the woman on the other side of the phone says all she has to do is turn in the information that we asked her for. So, if somebody was harassing me and she seen that my doggone windshield of my car was busted up and my door had already been kicked in, if this woman on the other side of the phone was simply telling her that it is some money with this life insurance policy, why didn't you take that in consideration? You know, it was enough to look into the fact that that man had been passed on for 10 years and I had just got the information. Then all of a sudden, all this stuff started happening. But you know, you don't have to answer to me. I got other stuff that I got to work on, baby. I'm done with this. I'm going to let my spiritual family